These are the 10 things I wish I knew when I was first starting out.
Being a Broadway performer is pretty cool and a lot of hard work, but getting there is even harder. I'm gonna tell you all about it. I'm Adrienne Walker. Welcome to 32 Bar Cut.
There are so many things I wish I knew, but these are the top 10 things that I wish I knew when I was first starting out, that I wish I could tell my younger self, that I wish someone had pulled me aside and expressed to me and I actually listened. So these are the top 10 things that I wish that I knew when I first started my career in musical theater. If you are new to my channel, thank you for watching. This is an audition series, an audition advice series. We're gonna talk about a lot of things that have to do with musical theater and being an actor. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit that like button. If you are not new to the channel and you've watched a few of my videos and you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Okay, let's get into this list. 1, you're not gonna book everything. You're not gonna book everything, and it doesn't mean that you are garbage. When I first started out, I thought that every audition I went out for, I should go in with the expectation of booking it. And I don't think that that idea framework served me. I think it was better for me to just learn the material, enjoy performing the material, and leaving it there. And I wish that I had known that, because I think I would have saved myself a lot of heartache and worry and just obsessive behavior. You're not gonna book everything, and that's okay. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner I could have accepted that, the better off we will all be. Okay, 2, everyone is not gonna like you. And I had to get over that. I mean, it's really just like a life lesson, right? That everyone isn't gonna like you. You're not gonna be everybody's jam, but you will find the people who you like and they like you as well. And then that's your tribe. Those are the people that you're gonna click with. I'm a people pleaser, so I want everyone to like me. I want to get along with everyone, but I kept discovering time and time again, hey, you know what? For some reason, that person over there really doesn't like me and I can't figure it out, and I gotta let that go. Everyone's not gonna like you, and it's okay. And that also translates to directors and casting directors and choreographers. They're not all gonna like you. It doesn't mean that something's wrong with you or you're garbage or you're not a great person. It just means that you're not their jam. And you probably won't work well together, and you're doing each other a favor by not working on the same project. Okay, 3, every role isn't for you, but you will find the ones that are and give energy towards that. When I was first starting out, I thought that I needed to audition for everything. And I do think that's great because you work your audition muscle. But what isn't great is that on the other side of that, I was also expecting that I would see fruits from those auditions. Well, I was auditioning for things that didn't suit me, that didn't suit my type, because I hadn't learned what my type was yet and hadn't put any efforts towards learning what my type was. So every role is not for you, but when you discover your type, your character type, and you go out for those roles for your character type, you'll better hone in what works for you. And I wish I had known that. I wish someone had told me that. Number 4, I wish someone had told me to get my resume together, to get my audition book together, and to get a website. Those 3 things are within my power to do. There's so much in this career that is not in your power. But having a bomb resume, totally in your power. You can get that format down and make your resume look great. 2, getting a website or at least buying a domain is totally within your power. Do it. And 3, an audition book. I felt like I was winging it for like the first 2 years of my career. I didn't have all these different songs to put in my book and to offer to the community because I was an opera student. I didn't have a background in theater, and I was actually kind of terrified to explore more in the theater world, but there I was out there auditioning week after week, and with the same couple of songs. I was singing Be a Lion and Raven to anyone who would listen, and then every now and then I might add an art song for my classical background, and it was just a mess. I did not have a solid book. That was in my power. I didn't do anything about it. Don't be like me. Okay, number 5. There is more to this life than your career. Starting out as well as midway, and as even as as recent as last year, I focused only on my career. I missed weddings, I missed funerals, I missed important milestones in my family's lives for my career. And I don't know if it's worth it. Would I still be where I am today? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, because I only have this one life that I've lived. But I do regret missing out on a lot of family-oriented stuff. If you hear that clicking, it's because my heater has come on, and I'm gonna grab that. Number 6, and this one, I wish that someone had told me this one. You are enough. Just the way you are. You are enough. I struggled with that, and still do struggle with that in different aspects of my career, believing that I'm enough, believing that I am ready, believing that I'm worth it, that I'm worth someone hiring me for a gig, that I am worth pursuing this career, that I am worth pursuing my personal goals and my dreams. I am enough, and you are enough. And the sooner you tell yourself that and really start believing it, the better your quality of life will be. Okay, 7. It is okay to say no thank you. All right? It is okay to say, you know what? I appreciate the offer, but I don't think that that project is right for me. Or I appreciate your consideration, but I'd rather not do this role, or I'd rather not be in this position in this show. It is okay to say no, thank you. Thank you, but no. When I was first starting out, I thought that I needed to say yes to everything. I thought that, one, I needed to build my resume, which I did. So there's room for that too, to say yes to things so you can build your resume. But I also felt that if I said no, I would be hurting my chances for something else with that same company, with that same theater. It's just not true. You can say yes and no to projects. If you are offered the exact role that you went out for and then you say no, well, you might leave a bitter taste in the casting director or artistic director or director's mouth. It might not be a good thing to actually be offered the role that you went out for and then in turn say no. I would suggest that you don't do that. I did that once. I still regret that. You still need to be choosy in your career. You can give yourself license to be choosy and decide what roles serve you and what roles don't. And you can say no, thank you. Number 8, I don't know everything. I wish somebody was like, girl, you don't know everything. So listen to the people who know a little more than you. Be open to gathering advice from other actors, from actors who have done it a little longer than you. Clearly, you probably don't need to be told that. You're watching this video, so you are open to hearing advice from other people. But I struggled with absorbing advice because I just felt like I knew enough that I didn't need people to tell me. And that it wasn't from everyone, but mainly from my peers. And that's a big mistake because my peers had so much to offer me. And because I had all these walls up, because I felt insecure, because I came from an opera background, because I came from an opera background instead of a theater background. So I had these walls up, these walls of insecurity up, and I wasn't willing to listen to my peers until later on, until I got to know them a little better and I trusted them a little more, and those walls began to go down. So don't be like me. Listen to your peers. If they're offering you some amazing advice and they know a little more than you, it's okay to listen to them too. Number 9, and I already spoke about this, but I spoke most specifically about learning, about building my audition book. I wish someone told me to just learn more music. Just learn all the music, not to just learn music for auditions or learn music for concerts or whatever, but just to put forth an effort to learn music every week. Just learn music. Just learn more songs, put more things into your rep, and enjoy it, to enjoy that, and for it not to be work, for it to just be for the love of learning music, because I love music. but something about making music my career turned it into a job and took some of the joy out of it. And now that we're here in 2020 and everything's kind of gone to a standstill, I'm able to enjoy learning music again. And I wish that it didn't take me so long to learn it and love it again. Okay, so the last thing is, I wish someone had told me, you have nothing to prove, so just be yourself. I felt like I needed to make up for the lost time. I had this career in opera in my head that I was no longer pursuing. And now I'm pursuing something that I don't have the knowledge for. I didn't go to a musical theater program. I wasn't a musical theater kid, bopping from program to program and going to a performing arts high school. That's not my life. That was not my past at all. And so I felt like I had to prove something. Like, look, I can sing like this, or look, I can do this role, or look, I can bevel, or I can dance. I was just proving for years, and that was so unnecessary. What I had to offer was enough. Whatever plan God had for me was still going to happen, but I wasted a lot of time trying to prove myself. Don't be like me. Just be yourself and allow whatever is supposed to come your way, just welcome it with open arms. I hope that you found these 10 things I wish someone had told me helpful, and that you feel inspired in some way. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, click that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, all the things that I'm supposed to say. Please do those things. I want 32 Bar Cut to reach the masses, and I want to help as much as I can while I have the time to do so before I hit the Broadway stage again, hopefully in 2021. All right, see you next time.